Welcome everybody to the Most See Fantasy Football Show on YouTube. Welcome to the weekly wrap-up. That's right, it's the weekly wrap-up for Week 10. The Most See Fantasy Football League you never heard of. The I Love the Loche Fantasy Football League. Again, like, share, subscribe, and this Movember, grow your mo. Save a bro, raise awareness for men's mental health. My wife and I have an agreement that I can grow the mo as long as I shave everything else. So at the end of the month, I will do what I've been doing for the last couple years, and I will make a donation to either the Movember Foundation or prostate or another organization that fights and raises research for prostate cancer. So be a bro, grow your mo if you can. If you can't, just put Sharpie on it. No one's gonna know the difference. Okay, let's move on to the results from last week in the most exciting fantasy football league you've never. What the beep? Yeah. No sugarcoating. No nothing. No life, no joy. Week 10 sucked for our team. Duke Johnson was Dookie Poopy. Giovanni Bernard maybe had too much pulse or something. Didn't get it done. Captain Christian Kirk, supposed to be the captain. 4.7 fantasy football points. Where were you, bud? Where was the touchdown that we needed? Where was the big play that we needed? I should have started Ayuk. Ayuk was on fire against you, but I didn't trust him against the Saints defense. I believed in you, captain. Oh, captain, my captain. I'm going to use you this week because you faced Seattle on Thursday night and you lit them up like a Christmas tree last time you faced them. But if you fail me, I'm demoting you to a red shirt. So, yeah. Lost. Bad. Brutal. I'm going to keep calm. Carry on. Focus on the... Again! Losing by less than a point. Twice in a fantasy football season. 2020, go F yourself. Oh, no. No. That does not happen. That should not happen. How in the blue HE double hockey sticks do we not get one music point that we need on Monday Night Football? Oh, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why in a second. But let's go back to the last few moments of the Buffalo-Arizona game. And Buffalo froze. Josh Allen froze the touchdown pass, 20 yards to Stephon Diggs with like 32 seconds left. And I'm thinking, okay, all right, we're up by 20. This is fine. TJ Hawkinson, his ankle's bothering him. He's not getting production. 2.3 fantasy football points. Kenyon the Drake. I hate the Drake. But I like the fact that he wasn't getting a lot done. No catches in the passing game, like 9, 10 points. I can deal with that. We're up 20 points. So I'm like, okay, we got this. 32 seconds left. And then Murray does what Kyler the compiler does. He just puts up fantasy football data. You've all seen it on Twitter. The 43-yard improbable Hail Murray pass to DeAndre Hopkins. And I was watching on my phone and I dropped the phone on my desk. It's like I just shock, disbelief. Okay, so the lead vanishes. Not vanishes, but it doesn't widen as much. Like it narrows a bit. Okay, we're up by like 10 points. All right. I have to trust in the Chicago Bear offense on Monday Night Football. And then it hit me. I have to trust because we're still a team. I trust you. I trust you. We have to trust in the Chicago Bears offense on Monday Night Football. I would trust my teddy bear over the Chicago Bears offense on Monday Night Football. That was the worst game I ever watched in my life. First quarter, right, Nick Foles throws the ball right through the wide receiver's hands. I think it was Mooney off his fingertips. Harrison Smith coming the other side. Thank you. Boom. And now Minnesota not only gets 10 points for showing out, because we're going against the Minnesota defense, of course. You know, the defense that they signed 4 guys off the couch 2 weeks ago to play defensive back. So they throw an interception, and they get 10 points just for showing up. And then add another 2 points, and they're now up 12 points. And we're losing. I'm like, oh God, no. No. Someone has to do something on Chicago. Something. Anything. Nick Foles sees Jimmy Graham wide open for a touchdown, throws behind him. Way back the next play, he does the exact same thing. This time he hits Allen Robinson, but it's not in the end zone. And then the Chicago Bears, let's kick a field goal. Oh, and it's going winding down and down and down. And then Chicago scores a touchdown. Yay! On special teams. What? 13 points for the Chicago Bears off of 2 field goals and special teams touchdown. You couldn't score a touchdown on offense. You have one job. Okay? Yes, I know your offensive line is craptastic, but come on, man. The Vikings are terribly bad at defense. Do something. Roll the ball, Nick Foles. What are you doing? Oh my God. And then he throws the ball with like a minute left, and it's a 4th one. And Miller's going, oh, I got it. And I'm going, yes, because that's going to put them over. I might just barely win this weekend. It goes right through his fingertips. Oh, that was the encapsulation of our week in week 10. We had the victory, and it's right through our fingertips. We lost by 0.76 points, and I'm furious about it. But I'm so furious. I tested. Was I watching the Jets on Monday Night Football? Was it Halloween all over again, and the Jets were wearing orange? Putrid, pathetic. The worst football performance I've ever seen. I would have taken the butt fumble. Honestly, I would have watched the butt fumble for 2 hours instead of watching the Chicago Bears offense. Bill Lazor, you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be this offensive guru, right? Does that sound familiar, Matt Nagy? And let's just bunch our wide receivers all together instead of spreading them out and making the rookie, not even rookie, but like the practice squad Minnesota defense try to cover one-on-one instead of a nice, happy little tight package. Unbelievable. I hate Chicago. I hate Chicago now. I hate the Chicago Bears. I hate the Chicago Blackhawks. I hate the city of Chicago. I'll even hate the state of Illinois. Screw them for having Chicago as part of it. I hate Chicago deep dish pizza. I hate the music of Chicago. Does anyone know what time it is? Who cares what time it is? Get a freaking watch if you want to know what time it is. 25 and 64. What does that even mean? No. Bad. Hard to say I'm sorry? Well, you better say you're sorry. You better say you're sorry for costing our team this week. Chicago, I hate you. And the Green Bay Packers get to play you twice. And I hope they eviscerate you, annihilate you, beat you by 5 touchdowns both games because you deserve it. Awful, bad, thumbs down, brown thumbs down. I hate you with every fiber of my being. Chicago Bears. and I have to. And if I say any more, I'm going to swear. And I don't want to swear because it's a family show. So let's move on. That's what we're gonna move on to week 11. Our our highway to the playoffs got a little bit off track, but we're gonna get right back on track this week. Speaking of on track, we gotta go move on the track with this show because we're running long. My producer is giving me the hurry up signal, so it's time for the thumbs up and thumbs down performances of week 10. For the Western Side Fantasy Football League, you've never heard of the I Love the Loche Fantasy Football League. And where do we start? Again, again, 2020. Why? Why do you hate me, 2020? Well, somebody, please, in our league, take this guy down. Take him out. Do it Godfather style. Do what you gotta do. I'll throw up it out on Kijiji if I have to. Put up a wanted poster. Dan Snyder is my witch. Again, family show. Once again, thumbs up performance of the week, 155 points. How? You ask? Aaron Rodgers. That's how. The uncrowned GOAT himself. And our GOAT, by the way, Tom Brady, you're good, man. 4 TD passes. This one TD. Thank you. Thank you, Tom Brady, for being you. Keep it up, buddy. I still believe in you. And we believe in Aaron Rodgers. We believe that Aaron Rodgers will throw 2 touchdown passes a game. And he ran one in for the hell of it, just cuz. I mean, he said he was looking for his tight end, but let's be honest, let's be honest, buddy. You just want to do that hockey bounce off the board, but look so good on Twitter. You deserve it, man. Keep rolling, keep doing what you're doing. And who else is going to keep rolling, keep doing what he does is Alvin Kamara. 38.3 fantasy football points off of not a great rushing stat line, 2 rushing touchdowns, but 7 grabs for 83 yards. That's 2 easy drill sergeants. Alvin Kamara, number one running back in fantasy football. Aaron Rodgers, close to being number 1 quarterback in fantasy football. When you have those two putting up the digits that they do, you get the thumbs up performances of the week. And let's give an honorable mention to T. Higgins as well, because I like him. I like the fact that he caught the ball 7 times, 150 yards, took some production away in the passing game from Giovanni Bernard. You know, you could have got one of those catches. You could have went in the huddle and said, "Hey, Joe Burrow, we're getting slaughtered, man. I don't really need the stat line. Just throw another pass to Giovanni Bernard. Just do it. Do it for this guy, this cool guy with the awesome stash. It'll make him so happy, his team's so happy. You're selfish. I'm just kidding. What I'm not kidding about is your production. You are a valuable contributor on the Bengals offense. You deserve the thumbs up of the week, and reluctantly so. Dan Snyder is my witch. Number 1 record in our team. And number 1 record in our league. Most points overall in our league. I'm going to face him in a couple of weeks, but you reluctantly get a thumbs up of the week. But the thumbs down performance of the week goes to a team that had started Nick Foles. Did you really trust the Bears offense? The worst offense in the league this year, and that's including the Adam Gase coached New York Jets. Did you really think that you were going to get points off Nick Foles? No. What you got, Team King nothing, 67 overall fantasy football points. Nick Foles got you 2.44 fantasy football points. Why? Why are you starting a guy that has no offensive line, that cannot read the plays, that is throwing off his back foot constantly because there's 2 to 3 defenders in his face wanting to take him out because the Bears offensive line is going, hey, here's our quarterback. Come get him. Oh, you want to go for a sack? You want to try to get a fumble? Here, let me show you. Let me show you the path to get our quarterback. He's not the path to get fantasy football. You should have started Baker Mayfield. I know you didn't want to start Baker Mayfield, but you should have. And for that, thumbs down, buddy. All the way. this Sunday, Monday, any day that ends in a Y. And speaking of ending in a Y, you got to give a thumbs down to Devin Singletary. Oh, 1.5 total fantasy football points. Folks, Zach Moss season is among us. Look out the weather. It's Zach Moss season. Devin Singletary is now 7 single digits Terry. Okay, he is the RB2 on that team now, and he's no good for your fantasy team. So you got to cut him, say bye-bye. So for those two reasons alone, you, Team King Nothing, get the thumbs down performance from this week. And now it's time once again to talk some trash. And this is unscripted. I'm going against Team Beatty this week. A fan of wrestling. I've watched wrestling on and off for over 2 decades. I got this is not the WWE. I don't have a script in front of me. This is not AEW. I don't have any bullet points in front of me. I am just so fired up and disgusted by the Chicago Bears offense and the fact that I've had to say Dan Snyder is my witch twice in 2 weeks. And he's blowing up my phone. Oh, you're going to say my name this week? Yo, you're going to say my... Yes, I'm going to say your damn name this week. Because that's what I do. I'm a professional-ish. So, I am going to cut an unscripted promo, WWE style, on how badly I'm going to beat you this week, Team BD. And if it's awesome, then great. Gold star for me. If it's craptastic, fine. I don't care. I'm just going to get it done because I'm fired up. So here we go. Now, Team Beatty. Guess what, buddy? We suffered a bad. We didn't get it done last week, but today we are going to feel so much better because people on YouTube, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your Wall of Famous future fantasy football champion and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. New day, new week, week 11. You and me. Look at me in the eye when I'm talking to you, boy. 1-on-1. You are going 1-on-1 with the great one. Don't let the past confuse you. And this week, I'm going to check your Rudy Poo candy ass directly into the SmackDown Hotel on the corner of Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive. I'm going to take you this Sunday out of that SmackDown Hotel, throw you in the corner, and I'm just going to stomp a mud hole and walk it dry. You're going to get beat down. Downtown Charlie Brown. You think you got a chance? Come at me. Okay? Come at me with your team. With your 2 players that might score. Oh, I got Justin Herbert. He's going up against the Jets. It doesn't matter if you got Justin Herbert. When you come at the Prince of fantasy football, you better not miss. Because look at my face. This is a face that runs the place. Okay? I run the team. I run the league. I'm going to destroy you this week. I'm going to beat you like a government mule in our slobber knocker out of a contest. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it, son. It's on. I'm going to win. We're going to go back on the highway to victory. And you win on Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, 1, 2, 3. We're going to reign victorious. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for ya. Too bad. And that'll do it. Thank you very much for the weekly wrap-up of Week 10 of the Sunday Fantasy Football League you never heard of, but you still know it, love it, and you love it more than the Chicago Bears offense for fantasy football. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I promise you I'll be in a much better mood this week when we have the epic beatdown of Team Beatty in our rearview mirror. And until then, keep the flames off the field.